right, so let's talk a little bit about the guitar. One of the things that I think is so fascinating about the guitar is you can argue that pretty much you find the guitar in any style of music more than any other instrument except maybe percussion. Percussion would be about the only thing you might find in more styles than the guitar. You'll find the guitar in classical, rock, blues, folk, country, bluegrass, gospel, Americana, jazz, just everything. So aside from percussion, it's probably the most versatile instrument on the planet. And it's just amazing how you can make it sound so different between not just acoustic and versus electric, but what you do on the instrument too. I'm playing a steel string guitar, but with what I was picking and choosing, had a very, very Spanish sound to it. You can do an acoustic guitar and you can make it sound bluegrass, country, singer-songwriter. So obviously there's differences between like the types of guitars and the sound, but a lot of it comes down to the different techniques and stuff that you employ. With picking versus strumming, how you're picking, if you're using a pick, finger picking, but also just the chord choices and the scales and stuff. So we're going to kind of hit on some different things like that, such as what I like to consider the ingredients. It's kind of like a recipe. Every recipe has its certain ingredients. When you think of like Chinese food, you think of rice, but rice can also be found in Mexican food. Okay, so or Thai food, so there's certain ingredients that kind of cross platforms, and then there's certain things that are kind of a little bit more specific. When you think of like, marinara sauce, you definitely think of Italian. So when you think of a certain type of scale, a certain type of chord, it tends to lean itself to a certain style. But a lot of things come down to that, what you kind of pick and choose, ingredient-wise.